Disney Cruise Line's 3 worst purchases. The first worst purchase, hands down, has to go to the massages in the spa. The Senses Spa and Salon is adult exclusive. They do have the Chill Spa, which is for teens aged 13 to 17. The Senses Spa and Salon provides tranquility, pampering, and relaxation with a multitude of spa and beauty treatments. This pristine setting features rainforest-themed aromatherapy steam rooms, a dry sauna fashioned after a Roman bath, private luxury villas, and so much more. They have spa treatments, massages, body wraps, facials, etc., salon services, including teeth whitening and men's grooming services. And some of the types of massages, they have Swedish massages, stone aromatherapy, deep tissue, and they even have a bamboo massage. All of these start at 50 minutes for $120 and up. I know the bamboo massage is $160, just to give you a little idea. I'm amazed at how uncomfortable they've made these massages. I guess it's not that difficult though, because they just bombard you with sales pitches the whole time. And I'm pretty sure that everything that happens within those spas is third party. I know the massage is, I know the hair is, there's a few other things. I know it's third party implemented, it's not Disney. So the approach is very different. So for example, the massage, the whole time you're getting the massage, they're talking to you, telling you what they're using on you, telling you why you should buy it. And the massage is not cheap to begin with. They're some of the highest prices I've seen, which is understandable. You're on a cruise ship. That just becomes a problem when you're constantly being attacked with sales pitches. That's the way it kind of feels. So I definitely say get your massage before the ship, get it after the ship. Go home and get it after you've traveled. I understand if it's a special occasion and you want to do that, we're not going to, even for our wedding when we go. Just because how they are around sales. They really are just completely sales focused, so it makes it really uncomfortable. The second worst purchase on Disney Cruise Line, men's hair and beard. My son and I have cruised a few times. We were on the Fantasy a couple of years ago and he got his hair and beard done. He just really wanted a haircut and a little beard trim. My son got the Pro Collagen grooming treatment with shave. It's 55 minutes. Known as the shave of all shaves, this youth-enhancing treatment will leave his skin looking and feeling revitalized. The signature grooming service includes the Express Shave, an anti-aging mini facial, and luxurious face, scalp, hand, and arm massage. He got that plus a haircut, and it was about $200 for all of it. He did enjoy it. He just said, great people, but it was overpriced, and the product pitches during the service, forget it, just do it before you leave. That's literally what he said. But it was just completely uncomfortable the entire time, again, because they're just trying to sell. That's the thing, you can get caught up when you're on vacation and you're like, yeah, I need that amazing product. And it's not all that amazing. It's just, it doesn't have the trusted. When I go somewhere with Disney or on Disney Cruise Line, I know how they approach me and how they present things, and I really appreciate the way they go about that. When the spa with the massages and the haircuts, it's just uncomfortable. And they have a rainforest room in there as well that's like $35 per person per day, I think. And that's the one thing that you can do without them pitching you too much. They'll still try to pitch to you that you buy their salt scrubs. I don't think those are actually that expensive. They're a self-applied type thing, and I don't even know if they still do that anymore, because the rainforest now, you can't get it per person per day. It's per group of up to 10 people, and it's for an hour and a half for, I believe, $150-ish. So anyway, side tangent on that. That's the one thing in the spa that I do enjoy, especially on the Fantasy and on the Dream, because they have hot tubs in there with the heated loungers behind them, and they overlook the ocean. So it's really cool. Actually, you can also look onto the bridge where the captains are, and you can see them from the hot tub on the Fantasy. I think the Dream has the same setup. I'm not positive, but that was very cool. Anyway, side note. So massages, men's beard and hair, do it before you leave. That's, as my son said, just do it before you leave. The third thing that I think is the worst purchase on Disney Cruise Line is their wine packages. The wine packages are classic and premium, and they come in multiple bottles, 3, 4, 5, or 7 bottles historically. And they can save you up to 25% per bottle is what it says. I think in that instance you have to get the most expensive choices every evening. But I absolutely see how this could be worth it for some people. If you don't want to deal with the wine, they will When you're done with dinner, if you haven't finished the bottle of wine, they can take it, cork it up for you, and bring it to the next restaurant the next night because it is part of the wine package, so they want it to be easy for you. The prices that I have seen range from $95 for 3 bottles to $199 for 7 for the classic, or $145 for 3 bottles to $309 for 7 bottles for the premium. And they do have a 15% service charge that will be added as well. So that's just something to consider. What type of wine you want, what type of experience you want. For us, it's definitely not worth it. We just carry on our favorites. But I see how that could be really valuable for some people. I'm not a huge wine drinker anymore, so I am definitely not an expert by any means. I really love dessert wines, ice wine, sauterne. My fiance loves red wines. You're allowed to bring wine onto the ship though. Each person over 21 is allowed to carry on 2 bottles of wine per person per port. Side note, if you don't want to bring on wine, you like beer, you can bring on 6 bottles or 6 cans of beer per person per port. Over 21, obviously. That wine that you carry on is meant to stay in your room. There's a refrigerator in there. I do think it's intended for the stateroom, but if you want to have the wine or champagne that you brought on board in one of the dining rooms, they'll charge you a corking fee of $25 per bottle. Obviously, if you have some amazing wine or champagne that's just not available on the ship, or that's very special to you and you want to have it with the meal, bring it on board. It's a $25 corking fee. I'm sure that in some cases that's absolutely worth it for some people. For me, it's not. But also good to know that you can. I do love a port that they have on ship. I learned about it from their chocolate and liquor tasting. I highly recommend their chocolate and liquor tasting. I think it's about $37 per person. But they have this chocolate that's amazing. You just have to have them tell you about it because I can't even begin to. And they also pair a port with Parmesan cheese. I think the Parmesan cheese is aged like 3 or 4 years. It's absolutely amazing. The chocolate they had was liquidy, but it had been sitting, not liquidy, but it wasn't hard. It was liquidy, but I don't know how to explain that. Anyway, usually the chocolate will change its state while it's sitting there in front of you, and this didn't. And they said it's because it's such good chocolate, and it's very difficult to get, I guess. It's Noval 10-year tawny port, and it is so delicious. The first time I had it, I did not know of it yet because we had it during chocolate and liquor. After that, I went and it was like, I think $10 for like a half of a little glass, of a little port glass, which you could fill up at least 10 times, probably 20 from the actual bottle. So after that, I just started carrying one on the ship when we would go. It's port, so it counts as one of your bottles of wine, and then I would just have it there whenever I wanted it. So those are absolutely our 3 worst purchases on Disney Cruise Line. Let us know in the comments below. What purchase do you really wish you just hadn't made? Or what was your very best purchase on Disney Cruise Line? What are you looking forward to getting when you go? They really have some cool merchandise there. And everybody's a little bit different. It's fun to hear what everybody else likes. If you haven't seen it, we did a video recently on everything included in the cost of the cruise. Go ahead and check that out. Subscribe and ring that little bell. It'll let you know when we put up any new videos. And we'll see you real soon with some more Disneys.